Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Yeah, overall, I'd really like to avoid that XRP makes another lower low. That could really damage, I would say, the price chart. There is one last support here around 17 to 18 cents where it can find support. Before that it could find support around 24, 25 cents. But looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels, it really should find support here and avoid to make a lower low below 34 cents. It could just harm the recovery, and we already see that while other cryptos have really recovered in the last few days, XRP hasn't done much, and that just adds a little bit to my concern about this chart, where here in 2021 XRP just made a lower high compared to the previous bull run. It's one of the few cryptos that has not made a new all-time high in 2021, but we stay optimistic for now, and we hope it will recover, and I think it will recover. The question is just, in the next bull run, will it make another higher high? Yeah, will it break above the one or basically below above the $2 level? Or if it ends lower, that is then really a warning sign. Yeah, so if in the next bull run we do not see a new all-time high, that will be a reason for concern for XRP. And I'm adding just my concerns here because it is one of the few cryptos that in 2021 did not make a new all-time high. In addition to that, in this current correction, it has come down more than some other cryptocurrencies. So, however, short time frame Elliott Wave count, I would primarily still expect a lower low, unfortunately. Now that could be only a very, very briefly lower low. Yeah, very coming below the wave 3 low here from the 12th of May, only very briefly. Then it would complete the minimum requirements here for another dip. It doesn't have to though. And I don't primarily believe it, but the low could be in for XRP. I did say that in previous videos, also for other cryptocurrencies. The reason for that is because it has come down enough. Yeah, it has come down enough. There are certain requirements based on the Elliott Wave patterns that that assets just have to fulfill in order to complete a correction, and all the cryptos that I do cover have fulfilled these requirements now. So until that was the case, I told you that, we have to come down lower. But now we are just in this sort of space where we have to observe the market very critically, and with a very, really need to observe it just to make sure we understand and we see as soon as the price is turning around and the overall low of the correction could be in. So this possibility certainly exists because XRP has done what it needs to do in this overall correction, which I currently count as a higher wave degree, wave 2, after it created a wave 1 here in April 21, which was an impulsive wave. We're now coming down in a correction in a wave 2. Assumption would be that the next wave to the upside should ideally be wave 3, and in that wave 3 we should make new all-time highs above $2, and if it is a wave 3, the price should move all the way above $3. Yeah, at least $3.09 here. That is the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. That is what should be reached as a minimum. However, for now we first of all need to finish this overall correction off. Told you that I primarily don't expect it yet because the shorter time frame Elliott Wave count just doesn't suggest it yet. It suggests we came down here in a wave 3 in green. We're now moving up in a wave 4, and we will come down in a wave 5 to complete the overall wave 2 correction, where we can then turn around. How do I see currently this pattern? We go to the 1 hour chart. What is unfolding here? We currently see a pattern which is very typical for such a wave 4. And I think what can be unfolding here, at least that is how it's looking at the moment, it is a wave 4 triangle. A wave 4 can unfold entirely as a triangle. If this is a triangle, it means some more sideways movement. And we can label it as a triangle. This is the pattern that is currently unfolding for some other cryptocurrencies as well. And we would have here a wave A. To the upside, we would come down in a wave B, we would move up in a wave C, we would come down once more in a wave D, and we would move up in a wave E. This would technically complete this triangle, and the problem with those triangles is they can extend, they can unfold, they can be longer than expected. We always need to be aware of that. And that wave 4 would only be finished at the top of the wave E, and we would expect in this triangle at the opposite side of the wave E to exit the triangle and then to finish off the overall correction in another lower low that would need to go below 33 cents, so below the low of the 12th of May. This is what can unfold here. To be a triangle, the price should not move above 46.5 cents. This is the resistance level here. This is the wave A high, and the wave C is not allowed to go above that level, but it seems like the wave C might already be finished and we might be heading down in a wave D now. This is how it's currently looking like. Yeah, if anything changes and if we break above 46.5 cents, don't know if I said 46.5k, no, but 46.5 cents, or if we move below the swing low, what I currently labeled here as a wave B, which is actually here, yeah, it should not, the wave D, when we come down the next time, should not move below 37.7 cents. So these are the levels where we should not move above or below to still count as a triangle. Should we move up higher than the wave A, then we will have something unfolding which we can call an ABC or maybe WXY, depending on how complex this is. This is a pattern where we can move higher in a wave 4 in an overall larger 3-wave move. So let's just say it could be an ABC. We would move up in a wave A, we would move down in a wave B, that could be complete here, and we would then move up in a wave C, and that would end somewhere, yeah, probably here in the upper quarter of this overall target area. And this is only, however, this will only become my view as soon as we break above 46.5 cents. So these are the two patterns that can currently unfold, and depending on which one is unfolding, and we'll probably know more maybe later today or in the next few days, we can then also determine where the wave 4 might end or might have ended, and where we will then look at for a wave 5 low. But as I said before, now in many cryptocurrency videos, the low could theoretically be in because it has reached this overall target area for a wave 2 correction. Now I primarily don't think it is, and that is based here on the shorter time frame Elliott wave count, and I gave you two key possibilities. And a move below, that's what I haven't said yet, a move below 37.7 cents would indicate that we actually already have started that final wave 5 to the downside. At the moment here we are in this consolidation, and a triangle would mean we have a few more iterations here of up and down before we finally finish off this wave 4. Yeah, and looking at maybe here the longer term indicator, let's take a look at the daily. On the daily chart, we currently here see some bullish momentum emerging, but it's still too weak. Yeah, we had a potential bullish cross coming here on the ADX. That's a long signal, but I'm not sure if that will actually happen. Not if we go down now in a wave D again. The RSI is still fairly weak. The RSI is currently just following the price here basically. No divergence, and here on the MACD, it is pushing higher, but the MACD line is still very low, so it will take some time to actually cross the 0 line here to get a buy signal. If this continues as a sideways move, then this MACD is going to lose steam and will probably roll over, and we will have a bearish cross, and that could then come together with the breaking out of the triangle to the downside, and that would fuel probably another sell-off. And here the 4-day chart, which I'm looking at always, is always still is also still very weak. Short signal on the ADX. The RSI is still very low, indicating we still have a downtrend going on here, and the MACD as well. It is starting to reverse here and to reduce negative momentum, but it still is very, very weak, and this could without a problem still turn further to the downside, but it's worth to observe it very closely. So for me at the moment, the signals are too weak that the downtrend could be over, and this is also reflected by the price. So as long as the price doesn't do anything interesting here at the moment, then the indicators won't do something that could give us a conclusion. It's just if we move sideways more, then the daily MACD can turn around to the downside and could also then fuel another sell-off. But the indicators would support generally higher prices because we are so far down. So it's not that we are maxed out on the upside. No, we are of course very low after the price decreases over the last few weeks. But now the price just needs to move first, yeah, and then the indicators can support higher prices as well. But that is my view about XRP here at the moment. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.